So this is what it's doing. It's basically running like crap.
So welcome back guys, I'm here with the VP again. It's been, well, it's broken down again, let's be honest. I've managed to go through 3 of these coil packs. These coil packs here, which this is for the other car, but anyway. Well, basically since Christmas, what's that, I don't know, 3 months, 4 months. I've gone through all 3 of them, and each time it's been a different coil pack that's failed.
Dead. Dead. Spark. Oh.
So what I did is I went out and I bought some of these pretty ones from Mace. And some thermal pastes, grease, and we're gonna take off the DFI, grease it back up with this stuff, put on 3 new coils, and hope I don't blow one of these ones, because these ones, although they're not that expensive, they're more expensive than the average ones you get from Repco. You can get them from, I don't know, $25, $35, you get them from Repco. These are a little bit more, and I hope they last, and they look pretty. Currently I've got 3 different ones on there, and I don't like having 3 different coils in my car, it looks stupid. Also, another thing I wanted to talk about guys is with the channel. So I'm going to be trying to make more content as of now, basically for the future. I have a couple projects, some of you guys may know. I have the Mazda Capella RX2 that still is locked away in my dad's garage, and we're gonna be bringing it here shortly, but we want to fix up this garage first before we bring that vehicle here. And we have the other VPU, which is a pile of junk and hasn't run since 2017, and we're gonna hopefully start on that one too soon, so stay tuned guys. Now, I'm not a mechanic by any means. I've never been trained as a mechanic, but I got enough tools to get the job done, enough knowledge, and if I don't have the knowledge, I will go and do same as what you guys do. I'll get out on the forums, I'll get on YouTube, I'll get on, you know, Facebook or whatever, and I will work out the issue and eventually fix it. Might have a couple stuff ups along the way, but we do get it fixed. I haven't been to a mechanic for the last, I don't know, 25 odd years. I've probably had about 50 to 60 cars since then, and I tend to get the job done, so I'm not a complete idiot, just a little bit. Alright, so here we are in the engine bay, and we're going to remove 1, 2, 3 coils. We're going to take the DFI module off, clean the underplate. We are going to use the same DFI module. We're going to put the heat stuff in between here and replace the 3 coils. Very easy job. I think the main thing that we got to not do, because I'm not very experienced, is not confuse where these all go. So these ones here, very easy. They're a 732. So let's get these leads off, and I'll probably mark them. So I don't know about firing orders guys, but I'm just going to mark these leads as I need to put them on. So you got 1, and 6. Now I know that's not the firing order, and I don't really care. All I really need to know is how to put them back on, and that is going to tell me how to put them back on. Alright, we're going to start by undoing these coils. Just a quick one before we move forward. All you have to do to check for a bad coil is turn the car on and just pull this back a bit and listen for a spark. And if you got no spark, it's dead. And if you replace the coil with a working coil and you still have no spark, chances are it's your DFI module. And it's really that easy. That's all you have to do. Anyone can do it. Now that is really clean. Chances are that is probably a new one already. But we're just going to clean it up a bit more. I mean, this surface is probably one of the best you're ever going to find. If yours looks like this, you're doing well. Now what they reckon happens is this works as, well, it's where your heat gets released from the DFI module. So it's good to put a bit of thermal paste, thermal grease on it. So this is what I'm using. Thermal conductive silicone grease. Is it the right one? Not 100% sure. Are we going to use it? We sure are. We're literally just going to put a couple dabs through here. Doesn't need much. They said only a thin layer, so that's what I'm going to do. Just going to spread it with my finger because I can. Look at that, just like baking a cake. Not that I can bake or make a cake. Besides the point. That's where I keep my rags always. So we're going to put this back in place. It only fits on a certain spot, so you can't really get that wrong. We're going to wash our hands because I don't want to dirty my new coils. So here's our coils from Mace. I also did buy a mem cow for it. Mace, you know what, we might even put that on the back. Did buy a mem cow for it, but we'll put that in some other day. Today's not the day. Now they do come packaged really nicely. And in each package comes one of these, which is this thing here. So we're going to replace all those. I could go get my picks, but you know, that would be too easy. So they look to be exactly the same on both sides. So we'll drop these in. Now we're going to put a little bit more of this paste on each one. It just helps to stop corrosion and it helps seal a bit better, and exactly why it's good under there, because once water gets under the DFI module, it causes a heap of corrosion and you can cause your DFI module to have a shorter life than what it should. So I thought I'd do the right thing. Now with the coils there's no specific order, it does not matter which one goes where. So we're just going to
fit them all, because the screws are pretty easy to get to. Nice. Nice. I don't actually know if I like the red ones or the black ones better. You guys let me know what you guys think. I mean, they look alright red, but this is a pretty stock standard car, and it probably didn't really need red ones. But anyway, put our screws in. Now if you want to replace the DFI module, so I'll show you on these coils over here, the spare set. This is the whole set of coils with the DFI module. All you need to do is there's one screw here, which I think is probably a 7mm also, and you just undo that one, gently undo the plug and replace again. Now don't do them too tight, they don't need to be done too tight. You're not holding the car together. People always think things are going to fall off. They're not going to fall off. Just do them tight. This is how I do one. Alright, I do it like that. When it gets hard, I give a little nip, and that's it. That's it. Alright, let's put our leads on and hope that not gonna lie, don't know what that says. So we got one. See how it clips in, makes that little noise. That's 5. And that's 6. Oh, let's see if it starts. Alright, so that's done, and hopefully the next time you see me, we're making sense of this big mess I call a garage. See you next time.